What if we're missing some in between each of these chambers, right? What if there is some, and it's like... I'm an idiot. Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure Series, where today we are back yet again, and we are going to be making our first ever Netherite tool, which is pretty exciting. We are going to need quite a few diamonds, though, for this. And also, you'll notice I was looking up stone. I guess I'll go ahead and talk about that. I wanted to get the bundle packed with items, so it now has a few stone cutters, a few chests, a few crafting tables, just so we're better prepared when we go back to the Nether to hopefully locate some more Netherite. Because as of right now, we have the one Netherite ingot, and then back in the Nether, and it looks like I forgot to grab it, there is enough Netherite to make a second one? Or did we already do that? And maybe I stored it somewhere. I think we already did that. I think we did that in the last episode. So, yeah, that's right, because we considered stopping there. But before we actually use the Netherite upgrade, we want to create a second one so that, you know, we can use it again. Self-explanatory logic is oftentimes self-explanatory. So we're going to head back upstairs with it now, and we'll pull that recipe back up again. We actually want to create more than just the two. We want to create an additional one. We want to have one tucked away in safety in case I mess things up here and I accidentally apply the two. We want to make sure that this one is always safe in the Nether chest. There we are, so that, you know, doesn't happen. And then we're down to 16 diamonds, but that's okay. We need to figure out what we're going to apply this upgrade to. Now, for right now, the tool that we need, the smithing table, which I've never used before, is right upstairs. It might need to be moved downstairs where we do all of our other tool work, like enchanting our tools, disenchanting our tools, repairing our tools, naming our tools, etc. But for right now, we'll leave it up here. And I think the obvious choice is going to be the diamond pick. And I say that because the diamond pick gets more use than anything else. The durability's down. We need to increase durability, hopefully increase efficiency, and this is like the key to... It's Minecraft, right? There's no crafting tool except maybe the crafting table. It can't be upgraded. So upgrading the mining portion's really all we can do. I think we then want to apply the Netherite upgrade, as well as a Netherite ingot, and that'll give us... This is exciting! I don't know if you folks realize, this is my first ever Netherite tool. I've never built with Netherite before. So first off, we are increasing the attack damage by quite a ways. We're going all the way from 5 to 6. Mining efficiency, exactly the same. Attack speed, identical. All of the enchants still there. Now, if we end up deciding we want better enchants on this pickaxe in the future, something I hadn't really considered until now, is we could remove all of the enchants at the grindstone. I'm pretty sure that would reset the work penalty, and we could reapply better ones. So I think we don't need to make the perfect diamond pickaxe and then update it or upgrade it to Netherite. We can start with Netherite. We can downgrade to a stripped Netherite pickaxe if we want to in the future. But here we go. My first Netherite tool. No achieves for it. Is it faster? I actually don't know. It doesn't, like, based on the fact that we, the mining efficiency is the same. It's still 17. I'm gonna assume it's actually no better in terms of raw mining speed, but perhaps what it lacks in raw mining speed, it makes up for in the extra durability that I'm assuming it's got now. I'm trying to decide where we're gonna test this. We're just gonna keep walking down to the bottom of the world till we get here, and then, I don't know, we'll dig this way. Wow. Wow, yeah, you know what? That's, pretty much the same as it was. It's pretty much identical. It's really just no better. At all. In any way. Okay, then. Now we know. Check out how much iron we get, though. Look at that! 7 iron from the 2 pieces of iron we've mined up. 12 from the 4, 18 from the 6, 25 from the 8. That's pretty good. That's just the enchants, though. That doesn't really have anything at all to do with the Netherite portion of it. Gold. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do, is we have so many gold nuggets. I wanted to combine them together. We could do just rudimentary math, you know, 64 divided by 9. And then, well, I guess we want to add all these together and then divide by 9. But I thought it'd be more fun to put them all on a crafting table, right? And then see how much gold we got. I think we've just stumbled upon yet another geode. These things are, they're quite plentiful. We need iron, is why I'm continuing to dig. Because we keep finding it, you know, we're up to 35 now. And if I just stay down here and I keep doing this until we have a stack, you won't care, because it's just going to be like a quick clock wipe. No. Interesting. Yeah, this I didn't anticipate. Let's put that in there real quick. Just notice there's some kind of weird, like, pocket of mobs over here that I wanted to go investigate. So I suppose we'll do that. And this is why carrying a bunch of chests around with you makes sense, because if we ever need these things, we know that they're down here, we just come collect them. Straight shot to a pocket of creepers. Let's go. It's probably this geode they're all inside of, if I had to guess. Well, actually... Oh, that's budding. So I'm gonna get rid of the blocks, specifically. I am not seeing a bunch of creepers and zombies in here. So this is different. This is not where they're at. They're possibly above me or below me. Right around there. We're close. There's like 3 creepers. Oh, good lapis. We need more of that, considering how much we've used in all of our enchants. Okay, well, I mean, I sort of stayed down here a little longer than anticipated. I got a little bit more than a stack of iron, but also... I dug a very deep tunnel. See, I was trying to figure out where exactly this creeper... Well, no, not that creeper. There was a whole bunch of creepers right over here. I think maybe the tunnel is either slightly beneath or above. I mean, it's not a tunnel. It's more like a cave, slightly above or beneath my own tunnel. I'm also sort of hopeful that maybe we'll still end up finding, like, a skeleton spawner around here somewhere. We do have a spider spawner further down in the big, deep cavern. But that's not as useful as a skeleton spawner. Getting bones, getting arrows, that's what I want to find. That's what I'd like to find. And build a sort of similar situation as we have with the zombie spawner. But I've had a lot of experience with this pickaxe, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to go kill zombies until I got it fully restored to health. Actually, that's not the first thing I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use that second netherite upgrade. And I'll tell you what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to put it on my sword. How's this going? I'm going to put it on my sword. Because my sword is the second most used item, and it might not seem that way, but it is, because you have to remember that my sword gets used every time I go to grind out levels at the zombie spawner. So the sword gets used an awful lot, and it makes sense to upgrade it from 7 attack damage and 1.6 attack speed to not 8 attack damage and 1.6. It's not that big of an increase. It's not that big of a... You know what? We're getting it. We're gonna get the Ludog Smites now. It's updated. It does a little bit more damage. And then also that thing I said earlier about all the gold. That's not right. Gold! We've got enough for, it looks like, 62. 62, and then we'll have 1 leftover gold nugget. That's a lot of gold we got. That's not bad. Well, I'm gonna leave some of this stuff behind. Alright, here we go. I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's see what you got for me. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's rock and roll. We're not gonna notice any difference, are we? Feels kind of the same, honestly. Okay, so that's everything repaired. And some decent loot. Let's get out of here, because the next thing I wanted to do today is a little bit of a less, you know, we talk about having more focus in the episodes. Today's goal was just to, you know, put netherrack and a couple of tools, netherite, I keep calling it netherrack, netherite and a couple of tools and experiment with it. So the sword, not a noticeable difference. The pickaxe, no difference whatsoever. I think where it's really going to be best felt is going to be on the armor pieces, which means we need 16 pieces, because it's 4 pieces of ancient debris per netherite ingot. We'll need 16 total for our full armor set. And of course that's going to go on the diamond armor. Goes without saying, I guess. But that's going to require that we go do a lot more mining, and that's going to require some wool, because I want to give a go to this idea of using beds to blow up the nether. Now, I've only got 42 wool. Not the best. How am I doing in here? Oh, look, we got some cooked chicken. Okay, so the thing is working. It is working, kind of. It might need some adjustments. And then also, we might just consider getting sheep out of the pit and just having sheep in a field, because it's a lot easier to get wool from them like that. What we've got now works really well if what we want was a bunch of lamb chops, but what we actually do want is wool so we can make beds. So that is also something to consider here in the future. But we can get, it looks like, 14 beds, and we'll go experiment with that real quick. I don't actually know what the correct way of going about doing this is. I've never done it before, but I'm assuming it can't be all that complicated. Step 1 will be going to the Nether. That much I can manage on my own. I don't need any sort of instructions, recommendations, tips, or tricks to arrive here. It's a ghast is what it was. We were trying to figure that out before. There's a ghast over there, which is unfortunate. Because that means he could come over here and see us at any moment. We're going to head underground, which I can also do without any sort of helps, tips, or tricks. It'd be great if we could have elevators here, but we can't place water. But I wonder if that trick with ice still works. I've not tested it yet. I guess we want to do this at the same level we've been mining, so standing on 14, looking ahead into 15. I did not bring, but 5 torches with us, so not useful. Well, we've not found any over here, which I think means that we're due, right? Like, that's my position on it. So I think what we want to do is not dig too wide, not anymore, because what we're trying to do is go for speed here. So we'll dig in a hole like this, and then we want to, it doesn't blow up until you try to sleep in it. So how far back can I get? I know if you put a block down like this, you can't quite reach it. It will prevent you from, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we put on the 4th block, explosions hit your feet, right? So if you stand back, yeah, we have to be at least right here. So if your feet are blocked, you won't take as much damage. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it worked immediately. Look, there's some right there in front of us. So this works because it is apparently fire resistant. So you can set these things off and they'll start burning. And also, you know what I just realized is I don't need to have torches. This is the Nether. Like, I put down torches everywhere, but if we just run back to the house real quick, we have somewhere around here a flint and steel that I'm almost positive I put mending on. But where is it? I can't find my shears either. I have shears that have extra durability to them. What are they? Have mending, I should say. Where did they go? Oh, look, the bucket! The bucket didn't get consumed! Well, there you go, everyone. There's the answer to that mystery. The bucket didn't get consumed. It got hopped out. Which means if we get the bucket back out, and we come over here and we get this precariously placed lava that's been sitting there this whole time, we can use that to cook up food in the future, but not right now because I can't be bothered. I'm trying to figure out where my missing tools are. This is gonna bother me because I do now have a memory of. Oh, you know what? I put it up here. I added chests up here, and I put some stuff inside of here. So we do have a flint and steel that is unbreaking that we can take with us to the Nether. It's not unbreaking, it just has mending on it. This is brilliant, and I don't know why I didn't come up with it sooner, but instead of placing down torches, Netherrack burns forever, baby. So we could just have little pockets where there's nether. I mean, it's more dangerous. You can't catch yourself on fire with a torch. In the game, in real life, you can. In real life, don't attempt this. For the love of all good things. But in the game, we don't need... Look, see how this is still burning over here? We do need to put it out, though, so that we can kind of get a better lay of the land, so to speak. But then we can just collect pieces and tuck them away in the corners like so. Ha ha ha! Alright, and then we can have that. I don't think we get any for collecting the ancient debris. What are the odds? Actually, what are the odds? Comment down below. What are the odds that 2 ancient debris spawn next to each other? If you ever doubt me on this, we have the seed in the first episode. You can just go recreate the world. I know someone like Deadbull has. Deadbull did a whole house build in the world. So you can just go check this yourself. There's 2 right next to each other right here, which is sort of nuts and kind of crazy. I don't think fortune has any effect on them, though, tragically, sadly, because you just pick up the whole block, which is probably why it is the way that it is. It's probably why it's a whole block, is to prevent it from being, Okay, cursed hole in the Nether. There we go. It's probably like that on purpose, specifically to avoid giving you anything for having the fortune on your pick. It is like that to spite you. See, I don't know how closely this stuff can grow to each other, so I don't know if I want to do a bed, like, immediately, because there's a possibility. Two of them just spawned right next to each other, which is still nuts. But is that likely to happen again? Is the only thing I don't know. Should I put a certain amount of distance between me and the last place I dug? I don't know. What I do know is that I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put our bed down. Our next bed right here, because that seems to be the furthest I can look. Right? Technically I can go back to here. Okay. Yep, there we go. Oh, we found some more! This is amazing! This is like a single source block of lava, so easy enough to deal with. This does make me wonder, though, whether or not, like, do I need to blow up this hole right here in the middle? And also, I mean, is it possible there's some just, like, right out of sight? Like, if we dug right back here, there'd just be, like, a little bit more. I mean, I guess if we wanted to, we could just go ham, and right? Because it's netherrack. Netherrack is quick and easy to break. We can just destroy as much of it as we want. Every time you break a piece of netherrack at this level, you're bound to potentially expose some. The possibility is there, however unlikely the likelihood is. Oh, heavens. Oh, no! Oh, I don't have the right click. I forgot. I don't have a block in my right click, which is probably dumb. Hey! Now, none of the other ones we found spawned in pairs. So what is this all about? Once again, I don't have a block in my offhand. I probably should. It makes more sense to have a block in my offhand than it does to have a lighter. Although you can understand why I do have a lighter. Okay, we can't seem to get it up there. Oh, dear. Oh yeah, no, I've done an oopsie here is what I've done. Can I just narrowly hop in there and do that? Yeah, I think that's gonna help. I think I might have gotten rid of it. There we go. That's what we've been trying to accomplish. The reason this was in the offhand was because I wanted to collect things like nether quartz and have that repair it so we could continue using it as a lighter, which didn't take a whole lot of effort. So what is that? That's 4. That's enough for another piece of armor or another tool. Where are we at relative to the... Okay, hold on. We have explored more of the world now. So if we go back to up here, we've gone further up north. So all of this has been unveiled. We've still not been to a bluey region, and I don't know if we want to. If we can find another fortress like this, it's likely we'll find another netherite upgrade or netherite. You know what I'm trying to say here. You know what I'm getting at. Ingot. What happened there with the word ingot? Where's the way in? I'm a little turned around. It's right there. So we're going to continue on this way. Build a quick bridge here to link the two. Eventually we will hit a gigantic lake of lava. I mean, eventually, I'll tell you what else is going to happen. We're going to place one of these down, and there's not going to be anything there, and that's going to be disappointing. That's going to be... Because so far, we've done 2 beds, and each time we've gotten 2 ancient debris. So we've been very fortunate so far, and that's not going to last. Place the bed down first. This makes way more sense. And then just go back until I can no longer see the bed. And then place the block. I always take a step back as well, as if that's going to help me. So there's lava. There's like a big pot of it, and I don't see any ancient debris. So we knew that would happen. We knew that we got very lucky the last couple of times. Let's see if I can block off some of this lava. Could be ancient debris under the lava itself. Is that it? Did I get it all? I think I got it all sealed away there. So goodbye, lava. Hello, ancient debris. No ancient debris here, as far as I can tell. Do this one a little bit differently. We're gonna dig right into here. Darn it. Soul sand looks almost similar enough that it's like, it tricks your brain a little bit. There we go. Not go quite as far. Yeah, that soul sand really messes with you. We know we can't go that way because lava. And, in fact, if I had any half slabs with me, I would denote it as such. But I think we'll carry on in a straight line here, because we're heading right now in a direction we've not been very far in before. Like, we've gone over here, of course. But if we can actually chart a full course this direction, we could learn a bit more about the Nether as we go. How many beds have we got left? We've got 10 beds left. I wonder if it makes any difference if I put the bed underneath 2 blocks. Probably not. You know what probably makes a bigger difference? If I'm, like, fully fed and fully healed, that probably matters quite a bit. Oh, heavens. Oh, darn it. Soul Sand! It really does make you think. Or it makes me think, at least. I don't know. Some of you probably know better by now. It's a similar-ish color. It really only tricks me for like 2 seconds, and then the disappointment comes. Let's get rid of these sources to either side. We might just have to build through here. I do want to see under the lava, though, because it's possible that somewhere under the lava awaits us the treasure which we seek. You know what? While we're here, now that we know how the bucket system works, maybe we just go ahead and make our lives a little easier by collecting 2 of these. Doesn't really make our lives all that much easier. Why are the sound effects so scary? Why is that necessary? Alright, I tried my best to sort of get rid of the lava source blocks, but it seems like it's just not gonna happen, because I think this is a proper, like, pond full of lava. So no matter what I do, there's just gonna be lava. And in any case, there's no ancient debris here, so on we go to the next pod. Boom, baby! Okay, see, now it's just getting depressing. That is blue and looks cool. Well, they really front-loaded this expedition, didn't they? The Minecraft odds deities said, we'll give you... I guess it's just the algorithm that runs on the seed, isn't it? It said, alright, we'll have 4 right here, and then no more. Boom, baby! I don't like that sometimes fire follows me. I mean, we are fire-resistant, which helps, but still... maybe we should try a different direction. No, you know what? We gotta stick with it. It's like gambler's fallacy, isn't it? We go in this direction, has to pay off again. It's past due. Let's do this one closer, because maybe, like, we could be missing them in between, right? Like, there may be a load of them right on the other side of this wall, and we'll never know, because I'm not just gonna dig out these blocks. Man, sometimes I do that just kind of hoping the game sort of throws me a bone, and it's like, oh, that would be funny if it just ironically he dug and there was some right here. But the game normally doesn't do that. Also, this feels unnecessary when you consider, why are we doing the explosions? Like, I could just, like, rip this stuff away so fast. Look how quick this is. If my goal is to just excavate a large area, you know, in sort of a boring pattern, and reveal as many sort of edges at once, this seems to be much more quick and efficient. But the explosions are cool. We are going to go back in here, though, and, because the beds are fun. It's much more fun to blow things up. I'm sure most people know this. Oh, yeah, good times. And there's some! There we go! Gambler's fallacy, more like gambler's correct ideology. It worked out flawlessly for me. I can't see how it could possibly go wrong for anyone else. Halfway towards a chest plate! Or all the way towards a chest plate and halfway towards, like, leggings or something? I don't know. I like this thing that I'm doing now, where we're just doing one after the other. We're just chaining them together. That feels like the best move to me. So, I'm just gonna keep that up. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I didn't mean to do that, but... Oh boy, howdy. Not digging in that way anymore. Gonna go another direction here. Probably that way. What if I crouch? Oh, that's rather funny. Stop that. Is it because I'm crouching? I think that's probably why. I'm so nervous. I always take a step back into fire. Nope. Still not going that way. Down to 4 beds. Well, about to be fewer than that, even. Hey, there's some right there! Again, in a pair of 2. Should I go back to all the ones that I found and dig around them? Because it definitely seems like you're supposed to be finding this stuff in pairs, based on what's going on over here. That would require that I, of course, remember all the places that I found them, which I don't. Okay, that's enough now for 2 pieces of armor. We're halfway there. We would, of course, also like to have all of our tools be netherite, but I'll settle right now for a full set of armor, because that's what we really need to fight the Ender Dragon. Boom! Oh, dear! Oh, no, that's not that big a deal. Only 2 beds remaining. Yep, we're getting better at that. We're getting better at that, pulling back real quick. Not seeing any. I think we would have made it faster if we'd just done this. You know, as a route through the Nether. Alright. Final bed. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't look like we got anything. Alright, we're gonna store away the netherrack down here. We're bringing the black stone back with us. We're gonna go clear out our inventory. See if we can't get some more wool real quick. behind me. Oh! Are you kidding me? And then I just hear a creeper. Where did the creeper come from? What was that? Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. I mean, first off, the most important things are still intact. Armor is still good. Pants are still here. We've got our netherite sword. It doesn't look like anything got destroyed. It wouldn't have, I don't think. I'm just shocked and appalled. And I accidentally put a bunch of stuff inside the bundle I didn't mean to. What the heck? You look away. You look away. For a second, you glance down at your phone. Oh, I'm fast traveling. Like, what's gonna happen on the screen while I'm not paying attention? Haha. A creeper! They can't even spawn down here. He would have had to have swam in here from outside. I guess. Which, I mean, we did get attacked by... It's fine. It's fine. We got attacked one time by, gosh darned, whatchamacallit, a creature of the bones, a skeleton, an archer. That happened one time. So I guess we're just, like, open for that to happen at any point, is what we're learning here today. I suppose. I guess we need to have a fence to prevent that exact thing from happening in the future. I guess we'll have to put up a wall of some kind. I suppose we've got no other options. We'll have to build a wall. We're gonna keep the creepers out. The only issue I see with that is that you can't sail through a gate. So the only way I know to make this work is to use copper doors. You know what we need? What would actually work is if we had a cat down here. So you can't sail through a 1x no matter what. It would have to be a 2x. I was going to put 2 copper doors down here, but that would look weird, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I guess we won't do anything about it for now, other than, you know, to prevent that exact thing from happening. I mean, that happened once. What are the odds that'll happen again? Not very high. When we have the time, we'll go get a cat, and we'll leave the cat down here in the basement, and if you're in the gold tier and you want to have the cat named after you, we can make that happen. And the cat will keep the creepers out, and as for all the other monsters, listen, if you've got a better idea, by all means, I'm pleading with you, comment down below and let me know what it is. So we are down to 16 diamonds, meaning we can only create an additional 2 netherite upgrades. Which is fine, because as it happens, I didn't mean to do that, but as it happens, that is how many ancient debris we have. We'll put the ancient debris in there with the lava, and yeah, you know what, when you don't have a hopper set up, that makes more sense what just happened there, obviously, but once it's done with ancient debris, we're gonna throw some iron in there, have that be cooking up. Yeah, give me some XP, please, I just lost all of mine. On account of that time, a creeper blew me up in my own basement. Can you imagine we're this hardcore? Can you imagine? Because I thought about that. I was like, man, if we're this a hardcore, we'd have died in so many dumb and frustrating ways by now. It would be genuinely upsetting. It would actually be genuinely upsetting how many times we've died and just... But this is just cruel and uncalled for. Cook up the iron, please. And then in the meantime, we gotta have gold! Netherite, you're not gonna do it for me, are you? You're gonna make me do it myself, aren't you? Is this shapeless crafting? This is shapeless crafting. Netherite ingots. Howdy ho, neighbor. I'm thinking the 2 pieces of armor that do the most protection are going to be... I'm looking at my iron armor, but I do, of course, want it on the diamond armor. And once again, same with all the tools that we have. Should we do tools first? Should we actually do all of our tools first and then focus on armor? I wonder. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We've done 2 tools. We'll do 2 armor pieces. And in particular, we will do the chest plate and the leggings. And again, if we decide in the future that, you know, we want different enchantments on these, because right now this actually has fire protection on it for some reason, then the other one doesn't have anything. So we do need to figure out what we want to have on these before we go and fight the dreaded dragon. That's something we'll need to do in the future. But for now... we'll go ahead and do the netherite chest plate and the netherite leggings. And actually, yeah, comment down below what enchants should we have on our armor before we go fight the dragon. Does fire protection protect from dragon fire? It's a slightly different thing. It's more like dragon's breath, isn't it? It doesn't work quite the same way as fire does. So I wouldn't be shocked to find out that it's sort of a non-applicable spell when dealing damage to the dragon. Just had a brilliant idea. Like an absolutely brilliant, big-brained idea. First off, chickens. Kind of looks like they're in the same spot they were before, but that's okay. Sheep, right? What if we sheared them all? Now, they're not going to grow their wool back, but the new ones that spawn will be spawned with wool. And then when they die, you know, woolless, I don't know if there's a chance they'll drop wool even if they're woolless when they die. But it also doesn't matter. Also, I think I can just stand here and hold down right-click. I'm not even sure if I need to be constantly clicking it. Yeah, there you go. Looks like they're all bare now. Got 38 wool. Now we just right-click. The babbies will be born with fresh woolen bodies. Guess we'll feed some to the cows too. Although I don't need leather as badly right now. And then if any did drop wool, we have 12 down here. Okay. Let's go make more beds. There's one more up here that we're gonna grab. Not that it's gonna help us much. Except it will. Because that'll make it an even 17 beds. Which, I mean, that's not even at all. You know what I meant to say, though. Not an even 17 beds, but rather we have enough for... like, because we would have been one short otherwise. You know what I'm saying. To stop bothering me. You're doing it on purpose. You're doing it to spite me. Stop it. Reasonably, we only need to get another 8 for the armor, and then 16 if we want to also have our shovel and our axe finished, which I think we can do. And is there a possibility we get blown up by a creeper again as soon as we come home? Yeah, I suppose that is a possibility. But it's one that we're just gonna tank, but I'm not bringing wheat with me. I can't go through the portal absent-mindedly, that's the secret. Because that's what I did before, that's what got me into this situation. Do I need more food? Do I have more cooked cod? I do have more cooked cod. I don't know what I would have done had I guess I would have maybe used my shield that I'd never have equipped with me. I need to be more vigilant and prepared. In fact, before I go through the portal, let me equip my shield now, because who knows, that gas might be waiting. That was ridiculous. I can't believe that happened. Again, I've just got to be focused. I got to be focused on what's happening in the world around me. Okay, I think we can put away the shield, take out the lighter, equip a bed. Let's go rip. Holy smokes! Yep, without a shield equipped. Oh, 2 shots. I forgot we weren't putting down things to prevent mobs from spawning, which we probably should do. In the future, not right now. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, jeez. Okay. That bed, right? That one right there. And then we've also got... Why does that keep happening? Why does it keep scrolling slightly to the side whenever I finish eating? I'm not doing that. I'm not making that choice. And then this bed here. And then I think I missed one actually in the middle? Yeah, no, there's supposed to be another one right... Wait, I'm actually turned around. What direction am I facing? Right there. Walked right past this one. There was supposed to be one fluid movement. I was going to go from one side to the other, and it didn't quite work out because I got distracted. Wow! 3 explosions. And nothing! I was kind of hoping that each one of those would reveal one, because that would have been epic. But it's all good. If there's 2 blocks between there and here, did that actually lower? Oh, look what I found. Did that lower the damage, or was that my imagination? What if it's like a solid line of blocks between me and the explosion? So here's one that spawned by itself, or at least it seems to have, which is how all the other ones I found have been in the previous episode, but not in this episode, which makes me think that maybe they do spawn, maybe always 2, maybe close to each other, but not necessarily touching. But then as I dig around here to sort of prove my hypothesis, seems like that's not likely. After a while, the scary sound effects just stop meaning anything, you know what I mean? Oh, heavens. Was not paying enough attention. That's how you die. So if we fill in all of these slots as best we can, the issue is I now can't see the bed. This was a different sort of branched line. We're gonna fall back to where, we're gonna fall back to the original route we were taking over here and see what we find. No. Hey! This is risky, because what if lava? But no lava, but also just the one. Okay, yeah. No, not looking likely. Maybe when the lava's gone? Maybe? Unlikely? Come on, baby! Bummer! Come on, baby! Give me something good! Oh, man, we're back to disappointment. Oh, come on, this has gotta be... We've gone so many now. Oh, I mean, it's possible there's some tucked away, we're just not seeing it. Kind of tucked away up here in the roof, maybe? It seems like no. What if we're missing some in between each of these chambers, right? What if there is some, and it's like... I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. Because of course that's going to be what happens, because I didn't place a block. Oh, I'm so stupid. My soul is... I feel sick to my stomach right now. I feel so sick to my stomach right now, because there's fire in that room, and fire destroys items, and everything went flying, and we just had all of our good stuff on us. All of our good stuff. Everything is gone. I am so... sick to my stomach right now. I'm so sick. Oh no, nothing's gonna be... I mean, there's gonna be some things left, but like... Oh jeez, there's my stuff. There's some XP floating. There's a little bundle of items right there in the middle. Looks like some of the armor survived. A couple of the random assorted objects. I think I just got my pickaxe back. That's good. We got our boots, our helmet, the pickaxe and the shovel survived. And the shield. Got all the fires. There's gotta be more. Oh, what was that? I picked up something. I think it was just some gold. Oh, there's the bundle. Oh, thank heavens the bundle survived, and I had the wisdom to put the scraps in the bundle. Thank goodness. I think we might have lost our sword. Hold on. Oh, baby. Okay, the sword is good. So the two objects that we have upgraded to Netherite survived. Did I have my trident with me still? Was I still carrying the trident around? I think I might have been. Oh no, the trident. Oh, my fish appears to be gone. Okay, hold on. Proper audit. Shield, got it. Shovel, got it. Maybe I didn't bring the trident with me because I had the wherewithal to understand that that would be silly. Okay, pants? Not seeing the pants. The pants didn't have fire protection, did they? Everything else had fire protection except for the pants. Which is probably why nothing else burned. All the other armor survived. Because it didn't burn, right? Is that how that works? Does fire protection apply when just on an object on the ground? Flint and steel with mending. Survived. That I meant to actually light that on fire. We'd have a bit more light. Not giving up hope. We might still have some other objects left, just sitting in a nook or a cranny somewhere. We're down to 2 beds, so we definitely lost some beds from that. And rightfully so, I suppose. See, I know we were carrying around the trident before. In the last episode, or maybe even the start of this episode. Oh, man, that is upsetting. We had it upgraded and everything. It was a real good time to use it. Like, I mean, by which I mean, like, not like right now was not a good time to use it, but it was fun to use. Is what I'm trying to say. And we'll get another if we really lost it, but it's not acceptable what has happened here. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say that that was everything, just judging by the fact that, yeah, we haven't found our fish. Our fish was destroyed. Well, we have 2 ancient debris. Were those not in the bag? I must have just taken them out of the bag by mistake. I think I actually threw them out on the ground a second ago, but I wasn't sure if I actually did that. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the overworld, because we need more food. We need more pants. I need to check the trident. I just needed to look in the box with the tools. Because right now, this was not a devastating loss. We lost a lot of beds. That would have been nice to have. No denying that. It would have been nice to have... How the heck do I get out of here? It would have been nice to have those extra beds so we could do some more mining. Oh, such a bozo. I'm almost positive I had it on me, because I remember having it down there when we first built our tools. And when I went to go get the pickaxe repaired at the zombie spawner, I had it on me. I guess it could have also been destroyed when the creeper blew up and killed me, but I feel like I would have noticed that. First things first, get a stack of chicken, because I'm very hungry. I desperately need to eat. And then I'm very slowly making my way over to the chest of disappointment where there is no trident. Oh, we are going to leave the ancient debris that we got here, you know, instead of bringing it with us, just for safekeeping. I wonder if just having blast protection on one piece of armor would have helped us. Okay, so we've got a unbreaking and fire protection. So all we need now is a mending... Oh no! No, that's not what I meant to do! Oh geez, I gotta move quick, before he dies. Okay, there we go. Are you okay? He's not even mad at me for it, which is good, because I need thorns from him. I am so sorry. I don't guess he really understood that I'm the one that caused it. Can I repair him? Is he gonna be okay? I almost did it again just then. I've got to be careful. Having this thing in my right click is I'm accident prone today. According to the calculator, I'll need 27 levels to get this new pair of pants enchanted up to where the old ones were, but this time with fire resistance, which will be nice. It'll be a full set of fire resistance. I guess I might as well try to edit while I'm at it. I'm still depressed. I've got to go farm the gosh darn drowned now until I get another one of those, and then I've got to just stick it in the table again and again until I get loyalty 3 or whatever it was. I don't want to do this. I have to, though. I have to pay for my sins. Also, I'm not staying down here till level 27. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay down here until I have level 12, and then go do the first enchantment, and then I'll go back and forth, because that'll be faster to get the lower level enchants than it would be to just stay down here until I got to 27. Although, staying down here until I got to 27 would give me the opportunity to edit. Maybe I will do that. Alright, my laptop's dead. I forgot to plug it in, so I guess I will just go ahead and do this. And I think the first thing that I want to apply with the 12 levels I've got, I'm trying to switch back over here. We want to put the thorns on first. Thorns hasn't come in handy, but it will eventually. And there's no prior work penalty now, because we're starting with fresh leggings. It's no longer heirloom leggings, I'm sorry to say. But next up's going to be combining 2 books. That requires 2 levels, and then 7 levels, and then 6 levels. So we might just stay down here. Oh gosh, went too low. I'm not going to get 2 levels and then come back. It's a bit of a walk. But if I get those 2 levels, I might as well get the next 7 levels, right? That gets us up to 9. And then at that point, I might as well stay till I get to 15. Alright, I think we want to combine together mending and unbreaking. And that should only cost 2. Combine that with our pants, which are currently breaking because they ain't got nothing on them like mending and unbreaking. That'll cost 7. And then finally, adding fire protection should cost 6? I think I must have counted wrong, but there we go. Before we head back to the Nether, you know, because we got an extra level. That or I stayed and got an extra level. I don't remember now. We might have ended up with 1 extra level because I just wasn't paying attention. Are there drowned out here? Are there any drowned out here with tridents? I would very much like one. I'm not going to be able to think about anything else until I get a trident. This is sickness of the mind that I have. I've got to get back to where I was, and I won't be able to be content in this world until I have. So if there's anyone out here with a trident, come and get me. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to go. I probably should have taken an underwater breathing potion. Thing is, we've got so many of them right now, right? And they're so super simple to make. We could just go grab a couple, and we'd be good. I know that we're asking for a lot here, because we're effectively asking for there to be both a drowned with the trident, and that for that drowned drops that trident. But here we go. Potion of water breathing. I call it underwater breathing, but it would just be water breathing, right? Like, that makes more sense. Potion of night vision. Ooh, that looks cool. And then now we should be able to explore the depths pretty clearly, as if it were daytime. And this should make this process a little easier if we can find the drowned. Yeah. Both of those should have been... Oh, I forgot to enhance the night vision length. You gotta mix it with the redstone, so that one's not gonna be with us for long. But breathing underwater will be, so I don't need to keep going up and surfacing. Oh, look, there's one with the trident. Oh, hold on. There we go. I think it's got a trident. No, it's got a fishing pole. I don't need a fishing pole. I think I got one, though. Maybe. Maybe he dropped it. I didn't actually notice. It doesn't look like it. Oh, the sun's coming up. Will these things keep spawning at night? Maybe if we go down deep enough? This is cool. See, this is going to be miserable when the night vision stops working, but check this out. And once we get our helmet with Aqua Affinity on it or whatever, come back down here and mine all these ores? That'd be fun. And this one's got a shell. That's something. It's kind of like a consolation prize, though, when what you want is one to be hurling spears at you. Or tridents, I should say. Well, I mean, it's just a three-pronged spear, isn't it, at the end of the day? Where do they get all these fishing rods? Are all of these guys like the undead, gosh darn fishermen of the world? Were you all aboard one ship, one fishing vessel? They just had a really rough go of things one time. Only got about 10 seconds of night vision left, so yeah, there it goes. This beautiful underwater sea is about to become very dark, very dingy, very miserable. Still no sign of a trident. It's not that much worse. Looks like they do keep spawning, or at least they're coming from somewhere, even during the day, which is nice. Ooh. Deep sea crag. I like it. Very cool. Ooh. Need to kill these guys anyway. There we go. What do we got? 4 of those now? Perfect. That's going to be enough to finish lighting up the sign. Oh, we just picked up more. 5. Light up some of those signs upstairs, eh? Do not need a fishing pole. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay, now he just needs to drop it, which is maybe more likely since we do have a, since we do have looting. I hate that he's gonna get lobbed so far away, because it's gonna make the approach so much more irritating. Shield is our friend, though, here. Can you imagine if there was 2 of them? We'd be in a real pickle here. Okay, you drop it? Son of a gun, he didn't even drop it. See, it takes that long for one to spawn with the thing you're looking for. And then you kill him and he doesn't even drop the darn thing. Ugh. Jeez. Some of these underwater caverns are quite extensive. See, this would be a great entire episode just exploring the ocean, as opposed to this aside here where I'm desperately trying to find a guy who spawns with a thing, rarely, that he drops even more rarely. And there goes the potion of underwater, or just water breathing. I gotta stop calling it that. It's just water breathing, because you're not... obviously, you're underwater, but you're not underwater breathing. You're just breathing water. It's water breathing. Fine, I'll move on. I'll let go. It's not going to happen. Maybe we can at least finish up our armor. We can definitely finish up our signs. Glowstone is finally looking good. I keep hoping I'll just, like, check a random chest and go... Oh, I did have the foresight to leave it in here because, of course, we wouldn't need it while doing explosive mining. But then, no. No, it's not. It's not there. It's just pain. It's what's there. Alright, so we'll snip the babes that grew up now. We'll get their wool. I think some of the wool we got before from them dying from breeding was actually just from wool that we didn't collect in our inventory falling down here. Yeah, like that. Alright, make babies. Make babies, the lot of you. I should only have, if we get them all bred, I think... How many did I come down here with? Did I come down with 26 or 28? I should have either 2 or 4 left, depending on how many I started with, and I don't remember now. But we'll just go ahead and make the assumption that that was all the adults. Yes. We will give the rest of this to cows, and we will be on our way. The good news is, I think we've got enough wool now to make a whopping 6 additional beds. And then have 1 left over, like 1 piece of wool left over, which is simply not going to be enough for our goals, but, well, we could make a black bed. What's going to be very interesting is if that's going to be the last one, that's going to be the one that gets us kind of over the, you can't combine different wool colors. I'm not even going to bother dyeing the wool. That's not worth the effort. We're going to go back now to the Nether, after I very wisely put away the shears that we don't need. I'm also going to leave this bucket of lava here, because I don't want to lose it, and it might be useful in the future, and I don't need arrows either. And I keep opening this up and just thinking, like, what if it's there? What if I'm just not seeing it? And it's actually right in front of me. Random fishing pole. Looks like we did pick one up. It's not in front of me. I would notice it. Lessons were learned. Lessons that we will now carry with us into the future. About the dangers of exploding things in the Nether without having a block down at our feet to protect us. We did get an achievement for it. I don't think we would have gotten that achieve otherwise. Where's the tunnel? Here it is. We're going to widen this out a little bit, so it's, like, harder to miss. The reason we brought all this nether back with us is because, one, I need some. But, you know, as a building material. But also, we do have a chest down here already full of it. We might as well use that chest. I'm just going to be thinking of tridents now, moving forward. Just constantly. I'm just going to be constantly thinking of tridents and how I don't have one. It's going to be just, like, boring into my brain constantly. A non-stop image of tridents just dancing around my skull. Kind of swirling around because they have loyalty enchanted on them. And they're just constantly trying to make their way back to me. It wouldn't be here anymore, right? Because enough time has passed for it to despawn. Except the region wasn't active while I was gone, right? Is that how that works? If I'm not here, it's not loaded. So wood items remain on the ground? That item's there. I probably just broke that. It's gone. It's gone. The trident is gone. Trident isn't coming back. Having, like, minor, like, PTSD flashbacks now. Yeah, it makes sense that all of our luck would be dry here now. Preemptively eat. Even if your health is full. This is how I choose to play the game. An abundance of caution. No, son of a... Whoa, okay, not going any further that direction. It's a very different looking tunnel to the other tunnel that I have. It's funny to look at them side by side. It's like, this is very clean and uniform, and then this is just, like, a little bit wacky. Ooh! Lots of lava. Not a lot of, scrap. Come on, baby. We have had the worst run of luck so far that we have had in the Nether this whole time. Well, no, I mean, arguably the worst run of luck was that time. You know what? Let's not talk about it. That wasn't even luck. Yeah, it was a skill issue. Yeah, we're close to death. We should be careful. It makes me uncomfortable now every time we do it. Also, we found none since our return. We found 0. We were doing really well before, and we found none since, and we're down to 1 bed. Last chance, game! Game, you make me sad. Well, that's it for bed mining today. Kind of disappointing overall. This is some random hallway I started going down before. Just digging madly, because my reasoning was, you know what, I can mine pretty quickly. What are the odds, if I just do this, I'll eventually come across some of the stuff, some of the good stuff, you know? Eventually you'll hit lava. That's fine. Just turn, go the other way. Hey, oh my gosh, it worked! Almost immediately it worked. Only 1. I'm gonna just keep doing that, because the pickaxe has the health for it. You know what we could do, also, is we can just do 1 wide. Oh, till this happens. Hey, we found some more! Okay, what is that? We got 2 at home, and we got, what, 2 here. That's enough for 1 more piece of armor. This is working surprisingly well, but you know what? I think our luck is not going to last long. I'm probably going to dig into a pocket of lava that I'm too close to escape from, and then drown in the lava, not even be burned to death by it. And then also... like, I don't even know what else bad could happen, but it will. Yay! This, why no one talks about, just, hey, you want to find some ancient debris? Just get a netherite pickaxe with, you know, some efficiency on it. Doesn't even need to be efficiency 5. Just start digging. We only need 2 more for our armor. You find lava? Put it on a block. Go the other way. Hold on, we should put these in here. It's a brilliant idea I had before. That, I don't know if it actually benefited us in any way, but it seemed like it made sense. Oh, boy. Nah, that's fine. Inventory full of netherrack. We got 4 here, we got 2 at home, we just need 2 more. Come on, people. If you have access to a whole bunch of wool, I definitely think the bed is faster. But if you don't, which we don't, because of decisions we've made. I don't know, I think the last 4 we found have been done faster this way, but I think that's just because we were getting really lucky on where we were digging. I need X-ray. I need that mod that it's not even a mod, this is just a resource pack. That feels like cheating. Like, if you do that in your personal world, I don't care. You do what you want to do, you know, however you have fun with the game. Heck, spawn things in if you feel so inclined, I don't care. But that feels too cheap for me. Oh heavens. Oh lord. Oh goodness. Everything we do, every avenue we choose has a moment where it goes really well, you know, where we find a bunch back to back, followed by a real dry spell. Oh. Huh. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I was starting to lose hope that this was gonna ever pay off. Please be more than 1. It is more than 1. It's 3! What are the odds of 3? Comment down below. I'm not looking it up. I'm sure I could, but I will not. Not 1! Not 2! But 3! Plus the 4 we've already got. That gives us 7. And then 2 more at the house gives us... I mean, if we stay a little bit longer, we might just have enough for all of our tools. We only have 2 other... We only have the shovel and the axe, so... Oh my gosh, right behind the chest, too. That's great. If we just found another batch of 3, crazy as that is, how convenient would that be, right? Does a really good job of giving you things you can collect to restore your health as you go. I don't know if that's sort of an intentional design decision, but it works out. Not your health, but your tool's durability. Uh-oh. Oh. Oops. I think finding those 3 there was the end of my luck, because I haven't found any since, and it's been a while. Also, this video's been 3 hours long now, I just looked over and noticed. 3 hours and 1 minute recording, but it hasn't felt as bad. I've had some videos playing on the side, and the last episode definitely felt more painful. Look at this, I can drop all of this into the lava down below. How deep is this lava like? How many blocks can I place? Oh, my inventory's full and I'm all out of chests to dump things in. I can't believe this. Do you want to see where I am right now? I'm down here, okay? There's some kind of beast over here that we could go investigate if we wanted to. We're very far away from the portal right now, and I don't know what's above us necessarily. Anything worth looking at? Not really. There's the start of something. It looks like a Nether fortress up here that we're actually not far from. Really need to try to make a better path back to the ladder, like a quicker path. I think what we could do if we wanted to was go back down this route, you know, after we clear everything out, and then just try to go straight and then up. You know what? Just because I can't pick up blocks, like, do I really need more netherrack? Do I really need more gravel? I'm gonna go ahead and start hooking back this direction from where I'm at, and I'm gonna just do what I said and dig over, and you know what? If we find anything, we'll just drop some of the netherrack that's in our inventory. Hopefully we can just make a big L. Well, no, hopefully it's a big W that forms the shape of a big L. I have found just none! This is getting absurd! After finding that batch of 3, I was like, oh, we've got this in the bag. We might as well stay. It's gonna be over so fast. We'll get enough for all of our tools. And then that has just not been the case. Oh! Oh! Oh, thank heavens. Oh! 3. At least 3. Maybe more? I don't know if we've ever found more than 3. That seems to be... I mean, for the longest time, I thought you just found them in chunks of 1. Then we started finding them in groups of 2. Now we're finding them in groups of 3, and I'm like, well, surely that's it. But we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. This is a group of 3, and we're gonna get them. 7... 10, that's 12, that's enough for 2 pieces of armor and 1 tool. We need more. Fortunately, we are not back yet at the tunnel. We're on our way, we're making our way. Maybe we find more. Hey, looky there. Looky there. We've got 1, 2, 3 more. Okay, so that's 3, and then 13, 14, 15. How many, that means we need, wait, now, well, I'm confused. I think I did my math wrong earlier. We need 16 to do 4 pieces. 2 pieces of armor, and 2 different tools. In the future, we'll need more. We'll want to have different sets of diamond gear. I mean, once we're swimming in the diamonds, we'll probably redo the armor we've got now. This sort of, this nether armor. We'll keep the helmet, obviously, but we'll do the rest of it in diamond. We only didn't do it before because I wanted to keep the diamonds we had for netherrack upgrades, which, as it happened, turned out to be the right call, because we were able to immediately create some netherite. I keep saying netherrack up. Netherite. We were able to create some netherite armor and netherite tools, so it was the right call for the time. Oh, no. I didn't realize I was going to come in right behind there. Looking at the map, I mean, obviously that's where we are, but from way back there, it looked like we were going to come in on this side. I don't know how. Obviously, that's not what happened. Alright, we're gonna be, well now this is unexpected. I thought we made this place safe from this sort of a thing. This is nowhere near as bad as a surprise creeper, which is still a possibility when we get back home, so we gotta be vigilant for that as well. There we are. Alright, in through the portal, keeping our eyes dead ahead, gonna stop, have a little bit of a bite to eat. Nothing, okay, we're good. Alright, we got the 15 of those. Yeah, we just need 1 more. What was wrong with my math then? What was I was confused about something. This gold takes up a lot of space in your inventory and makes it hard to collect other things. Also, we're gonna need a whole chest dedicated to all of this nether quartz we got now. I can make so many arrows at this point. It's looking up the arrow front. We need to be placing these down to protect ourselves from monsters spawning in all those caverns I've made. Okay, and then finally chests, right? We need to have chests. We need to have a boatload of chests, and 31 ought to be enough. I'm going back in. I just need 1 more. I kind of want to do it like this so that I can look ahead and see if I'm, like, approaching anything. But by that, you know, at the same time, I kind of want to do this a little bit more quickly. So I guess if we bump into something, we'll find out we're being attacked when that happens. You can stop and check every so often. It's gonna be real creepy when we turn around and just barely see something on the distant horizon. So if my math is correct, dead ahead is the left, or depending on if you're facing it, right ladder. This is another ladder. This is beside the ladder, but on the other side. So if I dig this direction, we might find something. This is dumb, though. I don't need 2 routes back to the house. Although we did find most of the digging we've done over here has been through this this basalt and the blackstone, and that is what has unveiled to us most of the netherite that we found. Most of the ancient scrap has been in here, so maybe we ought to mine in here. I wish I had beds. Oh, looky there. Well, I was about to say this was a dumb idea and we should have gone some other direction, but here we are with a great success. The last one we needed, and then also an extra one, and then also maybe a 3rd one around here somewhere, but it doesn't look like it. Look at that. Perfectly, exactly what I was trying to accomplish. Was the day successful? In a sense, yes. There was some failure. That time I blew myself up would have been really funny if I hadn't also lost my trident that I really, really liked. That I shouldn't have brought with me. I just kept thinking, like, what if we come across some kind of pocket and there's a ghast, and I gotta throw my trident at the ghast. And then that was silly, and that wasn't going to happen, and I'm going to equip my shield and be prepared this time for whatever awaits us on the other side of this portal. We're good. I don't know, folks. I really do wish that I had sort of considered the ramifications of my actions. That's not real. That's not... I mean, it is real that I wish... Oh, gosh, I've got all this basalt. I don't want this. We're gonna go back to the nether immediately and drop it off in the... No, we're not. That's such a long way to go. We're not gonna do that. What we are gonna do is we're gonna take all of the basalt... No, not all the basalt. Listen to me. I can't even form words anymore. This happens. We gotta stop. We gotta stop this! We have to stop. We can't keep doing this, folks. These episodes... I can't every day record for 3 hours. Alright, my family wants to know where I am. I have friends who keep asking, why haven't we seen you, Reese? I gotta get out of the house. I can't spend all my time here, but I want to. That's the ill that we're dealing with. Temporarily, we're gonna put some chests back here to store all of this nonsense. I'll sort it out later. How is this going? This is going great. Real quick, let's step outside. Let's have a little gander at the the chicken machine. 5 cooked chickens now and a bunch of feathers. We can make so many now. We can make so many arrows. It's going to be great. Question is Netherite now, because I want another set of diamond armor with all of these same enchantments. So we need 4, 8, 12 pieces of the ancient debris, whatever that stuff is. I don't even know. Is there lore in Minecraft? Is there real lore? Is it all just MatPat lore? I mean, I know the Howdy Folks lore. I mean, we could have an entire discussion about the infinite plane and the earthen cradle and Raymond Card and Iroth and Ralphius Aerith. I don't know if any of that's canon though. I don't think that Mojang respects the lore. Sadly, they definitely should though. Do I have anything else I can throw in there? It's got enough to cook up like 2 more things. Don't stop! Don't stop! It's no shot it's gonna get that. I got 1. Oh, okay. Well, look, we know what we gotta do. We do one of these. Then we do one of these, and then we got 4 of them, which is just enough to do the last 2 pieces of armor and the last 2 diamond weapons, or diamond tools that I use frequently. The feller here, as well as the diamond shovel. Now, what we lack is diamonds, because what we have right now is 2. So I guess the next thing we're going to have to do is make another of those armor stands. Oh my gosh, first try! I mean, there's a lot of failed attempts in a previous episode, and I had a vague memory of how to do it. This is where we will put all of our gear. I still haven't checked to see if I can find the mod that lets you just right-click gear on and off of here. I will absolutely install that. That is another one of those mods that should be in the game, and it is embarrassing that it isn't. But there you go. We've got our armor there, and then we've got this stuff here, which I think I want to have on as I explore the... What are these boots again? What do they do? Feather falling and mending? I thought I had... Didn't I specifically... Why do I have boots with feather falling 3 and mending? I thought these have feather... These are the same boots. Why are they the same boots? Oh, no. Okay, that was the confusion. Depth Strider 3 and Unbreaking 3. We probably want to put mending on them as well. We want these boots for underwater exploration at some point. Man, if we could get projectile protection on those boots... They would be perfect for hunting underwater and trying to get what we're looking for, an additional Doomaflopper, a Thingy-Mabob, a Trident, which, by the way, is what I'm going to go do now. I'm going to go try to get a Trident, because I want a Trident, but don't worry, I'm not bringing you along on this expedition. Until next time, folks, we'll tune in tomorrow. I'll tell you what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to go try to find diamonds in that deep, dark cavern. We kind of ran into, the last time we were there, a little bit of a situation where we were being viciously attacked by a whole horde of beasts. But we're going to return to the cavern, and we're going to give it a good old red-hot go. And until then, I'm going to go try to find a trident. Thank you for... You'll know if I was successful. Heck, it might even say on the screen right now. But until tomorrow, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every single one of you. And I'll see you later. Goodbye. Come on, buddy. Me and you, right here, mano a mano. You give me what you got, and I'll take it. No, really, what I mean is, I'm gonna take it from you. I just gotta kill you first. Please don't swim too far away when I whack you. I know that I literally have something on my weapon that makes that happen. But it's not on purpose, and it's actually super inconvenient. And I wish that I didn't. It's kind of useful for creepers, allegedly. Yes! Yes! Yes!